Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, we are still discussing the incident that took place in Limuru, Kiambu County. And my focus this time around is on the presence of Jubilee Party Secretary General, Jeremiah Kioni, because we saw Ruto allies, not Ruto actually, regarding the Gachagwa allies, walking to the DCI headquarters at Kiambu Road to report an incident where former Member of Parliament Mwadhi was missing after being trailed by Subarus. So of course, it's a case of abduction. These are allies close to Rigathi Gachagwa who were attacked by goons in the funeral. I did not see Jeremiah Kioni at the funeral, but I saw him accompanying these leaders allied to Gachagwa at DCI headquarters to report the matter. And Jeremiah Kioni has a message to the people of Mount Kenya and William Ruto as far as the issue of abduction, then causing violence, the disruption at the burial. He is responding to this. According to him, he's saying that they have resolved that Ruto must go home. So it is upon leaders, according to him, to ensure that William Ruto does not succeed. What is the meaning of this? Because Jubilee Party has a party leader, and the party leader is Uhuru Kenyatta. His SG is the one speaking now. Where is Uhuru Kenyatta politically standing as of now? That is the big question on this punchline.
Jambo la kwanza, Ruto ajue ya kwamba hakuna mbinu zote zile ataleta kwetu kugawanyisha ambazo. There is no way he is going to divide the mountain. We have resolved that Ruto must go. If he is now coming to barriers, there is an aspect of desperation. La pili, haya mambo tuliyaona 2007. It started exactly this way, and eventually we ended up with a country that was in chaos. Sisi watu wa Mulima tutakaa pamoja, and we will not allow that to happen, not from within our areas. Na la mwisho ni kwamba we have a resolve that it does not matter what kind of intimidation that he brings upon us. It will not stop us from achieving that we should want. Having Mrs. Mwadhi here in the night because his husband has been abducted, na serikali, is an embarrassment. It's a thing that we never thought we'd ever see again, not under our new constitution. And the worst of it all ni kwamba walimchukua kwa mazishi. Na walisika mwenye tulikuwa tumeenda kusika ama walifanya nini? Walibeba. So it's a very, I want to join my colleagues, the leaders who are here, the members of Parliament, members of Senate, in calling for the release of Mwadhi. We will be in court with the lawyers. We join them to ensure that he is released. But also talk to people across the country, and especially from the mountain. This is part of the scheme, and it is upon us leaders to ensure that the Ruto does not succeed. We should have only one resolve: Ruto nyumbani. Kuna kitu kingine. That way, Kenya will stand.
I would like to say that, as you can see, all waheshimiwa are here, regardless of whichever party. The more you continue to poke our eyes, the more we unite. Abducting a former member of parliament, organizing for goons is cowardice. Na sasa watu ya Mount Kenya muangalie, kama mtu si wa area yenu anakuja matanga, nyinyi ndio askari. Musiakwe uoga na msikubali kununua uoga. Huyu jamaa lazima aende nyumbani na hata tuuzia uoga. We want Mwadhi. His wife and his children, they want their father and she wants her husband. That is it. And hatutauziwa uoga. Simple.
I want to say this, that Kenya is a constitutional democracy. Now,
as we continue with our discussion, just a quick request. For those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and let me use this opportunity also to welcome all our new subscribers to this channel. Please feel at home, feel free to comment. Actually, you don't need necessarily to agree with me on everything. You can disagree, but constructively. In that way, you will be helping this channel to grow. You will be supporting this channel. And I think that is what we can do here. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, Jeremiah Kioni represents Uhuru Kenyatta. He has been the face of Uhuru Kenyatta on political matters in this country. When he speak on behalf of Uhuru. Akiongea tu, kwa kitambo tulikuwa tunafuatia sana Murathe. But Murathe disappeared, and now we have Jeremiah Kioni replacing David Murathe. So right now, to understand Uhuru Kenyatta's position, we have been for a long time listening to the views or statement from Jeremiah Kioni, the Jubilee Secretary General. You know, Secretary General speak for the party and the party leader. So in this situation, is Jeremiah Kioni telling us that finally Uhuru Kenyatta is joining Rigathi Gachagwa because now he stands to defend the people who have been accused and intimidated by William Samoei Ruto's regime in what they believe, because these were goons, not police officers. People will suggest that, or can easily conclude and say that finally Uhuru Kenyatta is coming in defense of Rigathi Gachagwa at his hour of trial and intimidation. That Jubilee is finally defending Gachagwa. Though largely, in Jeremiah Kioni's statement, we see him talking more of Honorable Mwadhi, who was abducted, demanding for his release, and insisting that they will be part of the council that will be defending him in the court. So largely, he went for this guy. But again, there is Rigathi Gachagwa's people here. Then they talk about the issue of violence of 2008 post-election being repeated in such a way. Now that means he's commenting on the goons who attacked the mourners at the burial in Limuru. So if he goes on to speak about this, the person at the center of this incident is none other than the former deputy president Rigathi Gachagwa. That was the target. So in one way, he's coming out to defend Rigathi Gachagwa. That's the reality. That we will not allow this. It's upon us to ensure that Ruto is one-term president, that is not succeeding. What is Gachagwa's position? Same thing. Ruto must not succeed. He must go home. So they are in agreement with this. And in this issue, I see this guy is trying to quote Rigathi Gachagwa simply because they are aware if he will not succeed in the case that is in court about his impeachment, then Gachagwa will be barred for good 10 years not to vie for any elective seat or not to seek any employment in the government in this country. Atakuwa tu mzee wa muta hawezi for 10 years. That leaves him with the option of supporting another candidate. So if they are moving closer to him, standing with him, seemingly defending him, then he will easily join them and support the candidature of Kalonzo Musyoka, a person whom we have seen Jubilee Party standing with, and putting always forward as their candidate and leader. That can be a direction that they are heading to. So Uhuru might be here, not necessarily support Gachagwa, but to seek for his support with the accent of defending him or standing with him to support Kalonzo Musyoka. That can be the idea we can borrow from this incident. So Uhuru might work with the Gachagwa to support Kalonzo, but not Gachagwa. There is that possibility. This is a huge blow to William Ruto, because in one of the church event, Catholic event, for those who remember, in Embu, Ruto really was struggling to make sure that he's getting photos with Uhuru Kenyatta. When Uhuru entered that function, Ruto stood on his feet to welcome the immediate retired president with respect. He saluted Uhuru. That was the incident. So look at that. He's really trying by every means to get Uhuru Kenyatta's hand in support. Right now, Uhuru will enjoy almost all his privileges. Why? Because he needs his support. He needs him. And the mountain is drifting away from him. So he has to try by every means possible to have whoever he can have on his side. That is the situation. Aliguza Mulima. I don't know your views, but let us know in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.